It is wonderful to receive an award you did not expect for something that you don't deserve, and it doesn't cost you anything, so it's really good. When you start to thank people by name, you always offend the ones you left out. So I'm only going to thank people who happen to be no longer with us. The two old African American gentlemen on my work crew when I was 15. George and Carl were their names. They taught me patience and work ethic. Among the many shocked people in my life that I would achieve this honor, would believe I'd achieve this honor, they would be the most amazed. And I do want to thank my leader, my chief encourager, and ultimate quality control supervisor, Sandy. That's my wife. Nobody I know wants fame less or deserves it more. My story begins with a little luck. It continues with quite a bit of hard work, and it ends with a lot of faith. In 1969, I had finally decided what business I wanted to go into, and it was property management. My first job was managing and leasing a high-rise bank building in St. Paul. In 1972, my employer, which was from Oklahoma, informed me that they were going to sell the building and I would be out of work soon. At the same time, because I was the only college-educated one in the congregation, I was treasurer of a church, and the church was needing money. So that Sunday, just before Christmas, the pastor asked for if anybody could place money and that they would do that. Sandy and I decided to put $100 in the offering plate. This was money we had to borrow on ready reserve from our checking account because we didn't have $100. The very next day, Monday morning at 9 a.m., I had a fellow I'd never met, John Greenman, come into my office and offer me a job with what is now Wells Fargo and gave me a $10,000 raise. I learned then an article of faith. If done with a pure heart, you cannot outgive the Lord. And since then, I've managed and developed more buildings than I can count, all on that $100 step of faith. For the rising stars here in the room who came to pick up a secret to success, here's mine: have more faith in God. Faith tells you that you are valuable. God's breath is in you, and that you are absolutely unique. Faith tells you there is such a thing as grace, so no failure is fatal. Faith tells you that things like honesty, compassion, generosity, and hard work lead you to the best possible life. And faith tells you to always keep an eye not only on the bottom line that really matters, the one that really matters. As Jesus said, what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his soul? I said my story began with luck. The luckiest thing I did was be born in the United States of America. The theme of this nation has always been our God-given right of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. America is not great because of the size of our government or the wealth of Wall Street. America is great because of millions of stories like mine, where average people get a little luck, work hard, believe hard, and achieve great things. To whom much has been given, much will be required. All of us in this room, as we celebrate the blessings of business success, have to dedicate ourselves to keeping the dream of an upwardly mobile America alive before it is too late. Thank you for the honor. I really don't think I deserve it, but it's great. It is one that is truly appreciated. Thank you very much.
With the difficulties we've seen in commercial real estate in the last couple of years, isn't this a good time to be kind of cash heavy and purchasing various assets?
Yes. What I 3 years ago had 3.5 million square feet of commercial. I am now at 1 million square feet.
Oh.
I sold in 2007. My real estate portfolio that was non-medical. The non-medical. I have about 4 million square feet under management today. Most of that being medical.
Right.
And so we have been taking, I redeferred my cash from commercial, took that profit and put it into medical. So we do about $500 million a year in medical development.
You've been incredibly successful, and you have a growing business, and you have tremendous reputation, and what appears to be a lot of nice opportunities. Is it tougher now to do business in Minnesota? Is the business climate better, worse?
If we consider the climate being the tax situation, I suppose it is, but really the climate that is difficult in my business is you need to have a growing either population or a growing business community, and I don't know that anywhere in the country is really good. The economy of the state would be well served if we had a way of enticing other businesses instead of just natural growing. The Medtronics, the cardiac pacemakers, the General Mills, the West Publishings, those were all companies that stayed here, grew, and Target, Cargill, Best Buy, right. All homegrown companies. Once in a while it would be nice if Toyota opened a plant here, because we need to get work employment for those that are not college educated. And Minnesota has a hard time creating those jobs at a wage that a person can live on.
Well, David, you're not thinking of going anywhere, are you?
No, we're not.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.